Hey, friends, you've made it to Friday. Good job. I feel like we have been so well prepared this whole week as we've learned about what to expect and where to find friends, how to make friends, how to nurture those relationships, and how to offer them more information or yeah, a place to give them more information, right? For their health problems, maybe some health goals. Um, I'm Paige, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about closing the deal. Now, don't be scared of those words. It's a simple question, but let's say there has to be an order of things. There has to be an order of those relationships. You have to find the people, talk to them, and build a common trust, like a certain level of trust and dialogue between you and that person. Otherwise, if they go from, hi, it's so great to meet you, I've noticed something on your page, what's the cost? Everything in between, they've missed out on all the value. They've missed out on so much. After all, uh, their wagon will be hitched to your wagon. So it's important to kind of build that foundation of a friendship, of a relationship, and just nurture so that there's commonality and there's trust. There needs to be that dialogue for them to open up freely, especially about health and wellness. Like health is a very serious thing, and people hold it like really close to their chest. So there needs to be a connection. Okay. So no skipping all the in-between parts. It has to happen that way. It has to happen in order. So anyway, so let's pretend there's no drama and we have kind of done the order. We've done the things, we've met the people and we've invited them for information. And one piece of advice that I've been given is don't wait for them to say, I'm ready. Ask for them, like ask them, right? You can't read minds. At least I can't. Ask them, hey, it's as simple as this. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready to order? Like, are you ready to get started? It's as simple as that. Are you ready to get started? Now, maybe you sent them lots of communication, lots of testimonials. And it honestly is simple as that. Maybe you sent them a sample and you said, hey, I'm just touching base. Like, did you try that sample I gave you? Hey, what did you think about that testimonial I sent you? Isn't that amazing? I know you can relate to her because you said that you had some of the same issues going on. And I'm so glad that I have a friend who's going through the same thing or who has gone through something very similar. So it's okay to say, hey, are you ready? Are you ready to get started? One of the best things that I think is to always have a question at the end. So after you say, hey, are you ready? They might say, yeah, absolutely. What kind of information do you need from me? Like, sign me up, get me started. Let's do this. That's type number one. Person number two might be like, well, I'm concerned about ABC. And that's awesome. Like concerns and questions are so good because then there's more conversation that can happen and you can go a little deeper with like what really is worrying you. You can use feel, felt, found. I felt or I feel and I have felt the same way. When I got started, I had the same concerns and I had the same problems. Like, I totally get it. Be a normal human, right? We all used to have problems, and it's okay to be vulnerable and share the things that you experienced when you got started. That's probably the most helpful, and it will build on that trust between the two of you. Okay. That's person number two. Person number three is going to be like, no. Okay. And person number three, the one who says no, it happens. Like I'm just going to lay it out there. It does happen, but they're not rejecting you. Okay. You're doing amazing. You're amazing. You're showing up and you're sharing all of the valuable information and they are not, it's not about you. They're just not ready. So timing is a real thing. If they are going to invest and want to succeed at this, the timing needs to be right for them or the need has to be great, right? Those like the pain point has to be great. And it's okay if their need for it or their pain point is not there yet. That's okay. Keep the relationship wide open. Keep it wide open and make sure to, continue to talk to them. you can still be friends. Even if you're not talking about plexus, even if you're sending them a funny cat video, even if you're sending them whatever. But what I would recommend is saying, hey, you know what? It might not be for you right now, but when you do decide to get ready, I can't wait for you. And I will be right here. And I would love to do this with you. And it will be amazing. But when you're ready, is it okay? Would it be okay if I sent you some information that I thought you might find helpful, or another testimonial, or whatever? And generally, most people say, yeah, absolutely. That would be great. Let's stay connected. That's a really big deal. Let's stay connected, and then intentionally stay connected. Don't lose them. Don't leave them for 18 months and go, sorry, I meant to stay connected to you. Intentionally stay connected, okay? Because their timing might not be this month, but it might be in like 3 months. Okay, that's great. The people who have concerns, those are great. Answer the questions and go right back to the beginning. You can share another experience. You can even tie a friend in. Like if you were to go right to a 3-way chat and say, you know what, would it be okay if I connected you with my like plexus guru friend? She's amazing. And then her and I can both share some more experience or more knowledge. Would that be all right? I think that would be great. And then that way you get, a little bit more comfortable with what it is that we're trying to help you with for the end goal, right? Including other people, including your sidelines, uplines, whatever, friends, is so awesome. So closing the deal doesn't necessarily mean like click, purchase. They are now a VIP customer. It doesn't always mean that. It means the doors are open now to kind of see what category they're in. Like the one, yes, yes. The second person who's like, I have concerns. And the third who's like, not right now. Kind of filter out and filter through who they are, like where do they fit? And then go and nurture accordingly. This is just the beginning. When you close the deal and they do say yes and they start as a VIP customer, this is now just the beginning of their whole health journey, right? And there's months and months and months for you to connect and share and continue to do the same thing over again. They are trusting you. It's a really big privilege, honor. It really is that someone would trust you with their health, because people do hold it so close to their chest. So I hope that this was helpful. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous of asking, are you ready to get started? Or let me know if this is a good fit for you. I would love to help you get set up. And then whatever answer they give you, 1, 2, or 3, go back and address any concerns they have, or say, hey, you know what? Totally get it. And it's okay. I'm still going to be your friend, and I'm still going to talk about plexus, but they'll see they'll see your posts, they'll see your stories, and they'll maybe just take a little extra time, and that's okay. So don't be scared to ask. Don't be scared to ask, because you can't read their mind. They can't read your mind. And there's always going to be maybe that lull in between. I've invited them for more information. What's next? This is what's next. Ask. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and we can't wait to carry on next week. And if you missed anything, Saturday's the catch-up day. It's going to be amazing. We'll talk to you soon.